Welcome back to Living 757. Some people might think that after Halloween, the only uses for pumpkins are pies and lattes, but I'm here to tell you that they are wrong. Let's welcome Kaylee Felderman. She is going to tell me about pumpkin etching. Hey, girlfriend.
Yeah, hi, thanks for having me, absolutely. So unlike with traditional carving, when we etch a pumpkin, we are just going to make shallow cuts into the skin. So we're not going to cut all the way through a hollowed out pumpkin. We are instead going to make these shallow cuts using a linoleum cutting tool.
Okay.
And these will heal over the way a pumpkin naturally would if it was in the field.
Okay.
So they can last as long as the pumpkin would last anyways, which is generally about 3 to 6 months if they're kept indoors, although
Right.
it can be a lot longer. So this is one that was done last year. So that's pretty rare.
A year?
A year, right. That's pretty rare. Generally, they are about 3 to 6 months. And this is one that has been freshly done here, where it is a green color. I've got some down the end there where they're fully tan, cured color. And that's what they look like after about a couple weeks.
Okay. Now, as somebody who's super curious about the way science works,
Yeah.
you carve a pumpkin like the weekend before Halloween and they're done in like 4 days.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Bugs start showing up and it's not a party anymore.
Yeah.
What keeps this kind of pumpkin from rotting, really?
So I use heirloom pumpkins, which are great eating pumpkins. So these have a really nice thick wall of pumpkin inside there that helps insulate them and make them last a lot longer. But generally what makes them last so long is just that we're only making shallow cuts along the skin. So instead of doing a huge design on there, we're doing just line drawings. So I can show you one of my favorite designs that is a pretty good starter design that works on just about any pumpkin.
Okay.
This is the wheat design that I like to do. And so I'm going to give you a tool here, and I'll hold my tool just like this, like a pencil.
Okay.
And I'm going to tip my pumpkin up, and I'm going to make a cut into the pumpkin going straight up towards the stem.
Okay, so that's like the stem of the wheat?
Yeah, exactly. And then I'll make my crosshatch design above that by making these kind of gouging, rocking motions going to the right and then the left, or left and right, and back and forth, rocking out these kind of wheat-shaped pieces to make my wheat design. And then once I've done that, I'll go straight up and down.
Okay.
And then we got a beautiful piece of wheat there.
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll let you go ahead and try your hand at etching pumpkins. I can work on a little bit of a vine design on this pumpkin.
Okay.
If you want to talk a little more about grace and gratitude and some of the other things we do.
So Grace and Gratitude is your farm.
Yeah.
And you are a mother-daughter team.
Right,
which
absolutely.
I love. So what all do you guys do on the farm?
Yeah, so my favorite thing is being able to work with my mom every day. We are, like you said, a mother-daughter duo, and I love that we're able to bring our creative flair into all of our agricultural endeavors, whether that's the beautiful flower bouquets that my mom does from our cutting gardens, or the planters that we do from all of the different plants that we grow in our greenhouses. So we've got 2 greenhouses, and we grow annuals and perennials and house plants. And this is a succulent planter that I've done in little vintage teapot.
Okay.
And we love vintage items. So in the wintertime, when we're not actively growing, we do hand-stamped vintage silverware, where I have an online shop and I do all kinds of like food puns and mom's coffee spoon or all of you for I love you.
Aww.
Yeah, so that's a lot of fun too. So it's nice that we get to do different things through different seasons. And again, I love that I get to work with my mom every day, and that we're able to do all different kinds of activities.
That's so much fun. What happens during the winter months?
Yeah, so during the winter months, we are still seeding our greenhouse. People always say, oh, you must go on vacation all winter. But in reality, when you are in agriculture, it's a full-time job even through the winter time. We are seeding our greenhouse starting in January, but then again, I do that online shop that keeps us really busy through the winter time. And I love that we're able to do
mine's not quite as pretty as yours.
Oh, no, that's great. Yeah. So we do classes on how to do this as well. And I always find that people are surprised by what they like to do in classes. So wheat is really commonly a fun thing for people to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes people find that the more complex leaves, like these are my 3-lobe leaves, that they actually find that those are even more fun to do than some of the what seem to be like a simpler straight leaf here. But we can do another cool thing. We can do berries by going with a number 5 blade. This is just another blade that comes with it.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, we'll go up and down. We'll do some
I love this.
Yeah, so we get to
Now,
do all different kinds of signs.
if people want to come pick some flowers or they want to do a pumpkin etching class, where can
Yeah.
they find more information?
So we do pop-up farmers markets. We do the Old Beach Farmers Market. Our regular season is close to coming to the end, but we do that Saturday mornings from 9 to noon at the oceanfront at 18th Street. And then we also do the Ghent Farmers Market. We're getting ready to do the Ghent Farmers Market holiday market, and that will be December 8th.
Awesome.
Sunday, December 8th, yep.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for showing me how to translate pumpkins from Halloween right into Thanksgiving.
Absolutely, absolutely.